Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Strategy Gamers. Today we're going to be playing Supreme Ruler Ultimate. Now, this game's almost like a collection of games. Some of you might have heard there's Supreme Ruler, I think it's like 1936, Supreme Ruler Cold War, and this seems to kind of put all of those eras into one game. Now, you can see here it has a campaign, a sandbox, and a scenario. I will be quickly going through and showing you guys all three, but we're going to probably be doing one of these campaign things. That's what I was thinking we're going to do. So let's start with campaign. You have a couple campaigns. You have Germany in 1936, 1940, and 1941. Each kind of starting you different units, different times, depending on if you want to kind of start and build up from 1936 or if you want to kind of drop yourself right in the, not necessarily the beginning, but when the actual conflict is really starting to heat up in the early 40s and such. You can also play Italy from 36, and you can be doing kind of your conquest of Ethiopia and growing up all of your forces. You can do Japan in 1936 and 1941, Britain in 1940, and the United States and the USSR in 1949, so that's kind of a Cold War scenario. We can also do Sandbox, which as you can see right here, you can pretty much go up to modern times. Well, actually, a little bit not modern times, a little bit after where we are now, because it's in 2020, not 2016. And you can play any of these three if you want to do a more recent or modern type scenario or situation. You have Global Crisis, which I don't understand the difference between Global Crisis and World. Global Crisis has more regions, but I normally just do Global Crisis. And you also have Shattered World, which is cool, because it kind of like, you can get it best in the North America. It basically splits everything up. Like you can see here, all the U.S. states, all the territories and provinces from Canada. Now the balancing is a little bit off with this because like you have Mexico, which doesn't get split up at all, and then you have like the few powers like New York, Texas, California, who kind of just steamroll generally. Or New York's powerful, but I'd say Texas and California are up there as the most powerful. Anyway. That is the sandbox. And you also have scenarios where they have the scenarios crafted for the Cold War. You have them for World War II and going more into the modern times. Now, it also appears that you can make your own scenario. I'm yet to do that, but I might consider, if I can figure out how, to do that in the future. However, today we're going to be doing a campaign. I was thinking either between the Italians in 1936 or the British in 1940. I decided the British in 1940 because if we do the Italians in 1936, it's going to take forever to get into something. This is kind of the problem we're having with our Hearts of Iron series as Canada, where it's going to take a long time to build up our forces before we can actually do anything major. And I don't want that to happen in this series. But if we play as United Kingdom, we already have our army set up, we're already into the war. So I was thinking, let's start as Britain. Now you also have these settings here. I like to kind of just give myself abundant resources just because it allows you to make more units, and so I mean, yeah, you can go on depleted and have more of a challenge, but for me, I'm not that great at this game, so it's a bit more fun to have those abundant resources. You can have initial funds, which I also put on high just to help get that head start. Approval effects, I normally keep there. Sometimes I'll bring it down lower if I am looking for a challenge. And I normally just kind of leave this the same when I'm doing anything on campaign, because most of it's scripted when you go into campaign. You can go here, Fog of War, I always keep that on because you don't want to see where your enemies are. Units eliminated when region falls, I don't keep that on because it makes sense. You'd be gaining the enemies like vehicles and planes and such. So it kind of makes sense if you keep a lot of their units after the war ends. Infantry not so much, but nothing's perfect. Enhanced ranges. This I kind of really don't do much. I'm going to put nuclear weapon penalties on high, just for the sake of doing that, because I don't want this to end in a nuclear war. So hot relations, this doesn't matter that much because it's scripted. Most of this doesn't really matter because it's scripted. Allied victories, diplomatic difficulty doesn't matter. It's scripted. Economic difficulty. Let's keep it on normal, but I moved military difficulty up to hard because sometimes the AI on medium is a little so I kind of put that on hard difficulty. Anyway, that's all we're going to be changing for now. If you guys want to read that, you can pause it and read it. but we're going to get into the game. Which, it's not... Oh, there we go. Okay. So, we are Britain, and this looks like it's before the fall. Or yeah, 1940. Of course, it's before the fall of France. What I want to know, are we worrying about Italy yet? Okay. We're not at war with them yet, which means France isn't at war with them, but we are at war with Germany. Now, from what I've seen, Germany's not going to go with their standard blitzkrieg through Belgium, trying to lure their troops over to the Maggio and such, and then burst through in Belgium. They don't do that. They kind of just break the Maggio line because, I mean, you have forts, but they don't do much. And from what I've seen, the enemy will just break through here. So, what I'm thinking we can do... what I want to do, we need to stop the Italian push from here. If we're going to stop France from being overwhelmed, which is, you know, the main goal of this, we don't want to lose France. I want that foothold in Europe. I think we need to stop the Italian invasion in the south, but also dedicate more troops along here. Because, essentially, once they breach, I'll say, like, here, it's over. Once they break this line, because then the front widens so much, and you just don't have the units to stop both Italy and Germany. So if we can stop an Italian advance, and we stop them from breaking through here, I think we can do it. Now, to stop them from breaking through there, let's see, what's our military strategy going to be to stop the Italian advance? We could attempt a landing on Sicily, because we still have control of Malta. Now, I think Malta is going to be very important as a naval base, as it was in history. We're definitely going to need that to conduct the invasion of Sicily, which we will be doing at some point. But the AI is also probably going to give me a lot of orders to do things. I'm kind of going to decline that. The only reason I'm doing it on campaign is just so we have, like, scripted nations. Because I don't want to do sandbox, because then, you know, America and the Soviet Union might join at weird times. So, just to keep it a bit more scripted. What I will be doing, though, is basically saying, no, I don't like your rules, AI, I'll do what I want. So I'm sorry, AI, but I don't follow your objectives that will give me as soon as I press play. Anyway, we could do an invasion. What was this island called? This is Sicily. Why can't I remember what this island is called? I don't remember what this island... Maybe, wait, maybe if I go... Maybe there's a regions tab. Oh, yeah, theater, no, it might be... There's one specifically that I know might tell me. Map loyalty, map ownership, map line of sight, battle zones. Come on, I need battle... There we go. So, battle zones. What is this battle zone? Excuse me. Oh, Cagliari? I'm probably saying that wrong. What's this one? Okay, maybe that's the island name, I don't know. Anyway, so the Germans, they're not going to wait till like 41 to attack. They're going, in 1941, they're basically going to attack now, so we need to act very quickly. So, I'd start an invasion here, but I just don't think it would help in anything other but taking out this airfield and their port. We also don't necessarily have sufficient units in the area to actually do anything. Looking down here, too. It might be beneficial. Oh, do we own this? We do own this. Oh, Chamberlain's still in power. We should be getting Churchill in power soon. We could attack their African territories, but I doubt that's going to distract enough of their troops to make a difference on the French front. So the best thing I think we can do, shift our units that we have here over here. Shift them here to slow down the German advance. And our biggest issue is... You can look, our tanks are terrible. We have nothing to stop them because they have good tanks. That's what's going to beat us. They have speed, and their just tanks are better. So France doesn't have a sufficient tank army to stop them. We, however, just might. Let me go over here. Okay, so we have some tanks. Not as many as I'd like. We're going to be investing in that, but we have enough tanks, I think, to stop them. So, we're going to shift these guys. No, not the fleet. We don't need the fleet. We're going to shift you guys. I should probably send them in groups, not all together at once. Okay. These guys, we're going to assign them to entrenchments, I think, and placements. you're gonna go here. So, you, my friends, are going to go. I'm hoping that they're going to take a little bit before they are confident enough to attack, but I don't think they are, so we're probably going to end up changing these orders relatively quickly. Oops, come on. You guys are going to go there. You guys, I'm going to try to secure these major cities and barracks, so that way at least we'll have somewhere to kind of replenish our units. You guys are all moving. Good. You have not been... Nope, that's 2 groups. We only want the 1. You can go... I don't think... we did not assign anyone to Metz yet. We'll send them there. Have we given you somewhere to go? We have not. I think we can use this as a fallback point here and Belfort. That will be... if they break through this line like there, it's pretty much over. You can go over here, and we should have... This should be our last... No, don't double select. It was just the 1. No! Wait, is this one of our units? Oh! We do have some tanks. Or are those our tanks? We have units here, but I can't... Oh, no, they're French tanks. Hey. I'm like, no, I want my tanks. Ugh, but they have to be the French ones. They're kind of outdated, like you can see. They're not the best. They'll keep them busy, but they're not the best. So you guys will go there. I don't think we're gonna make it in time. That's the only thing. I don't see how we could at all possibly get our troops there in time. But we will try. What? No. Oh, those are my troops. I do have troops there. I'm like, wait, what? I thought I had troops here. What's going on? Do I have troops here? No, just here. Oh, I might have a couple here, possibly. No, I don't. And they'll go there. I don't think I've overlapped anyone. Doesn't look like it. No here? Nope. Alright. So as for the Royal Navy, see, the problem with the Navy is they take up a lot of military goods. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. They take up pretty much the most. So I am kind of tempted right now to keep the Royal Navy in reserve and deploy it when I need it. Just so I don't suck up all those military goods. And that way, if I see German ships, I can go and take them out, because I have plenty of ports. I don't want them to absorb all of my military goods and then have my troops get cornered in a fight they can't win. Now, we also have troops up here in Norway. It's not a fight we're going to win, to say the least. We're a little outnumbered here. The Germans have tons of troops. And actually, if I can correct historically, didn't Hitler keep like a crazy number of troops in Norway because he thought that there was going to be an Allied landing there? I think he did the same. Did he do the same in the Balkans? I don't think he did. I think it was Norway. And he just had a ton of troops there. I can't remember the exact number. But yeah, because he thought there was going to be this major landing, and no, it was right about here. Where's Normandy? Do they actually have a thing for Normandy? I think it would be here, wouldn't it? No, Le Havre. Ah, no, I don't want that. I need to find it now. Okay, let me go on the thing. No, it was this one. Oh, this is just a giant... Okay, so it's not going to tell me. It's just going to all call it Le Havre. What's this then? Brussels. Alright, well, it's this general area. So... I'm just thinking, do I need to deploy more troops. Well, let's start by putting all of these guys in reserve. Reserve. Most of my fleet's gonna go into reserve. You guys are gonna go into reserve. 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 I might also send a couple troops down to go help at Malta, because we cannot afford to lose Malta. Now, these guys are not going to go into reserve because I kind of want them to escort my units out, because we have a couple tanks here that I'm not necessarily in the mood of losing. So we're going to send them as a fleet together, and we have a couple aircraft carriers, so the planes will have somewhere to land. Let's get... we don't need the interceptors. Let's move them back to... Let's move them to France. We need air strength, so let's move them right here. Whatever planes that we have that we can send, let's move them over there. So we gave them a couple interceptors. Anything on an aircraft carrier is intended to stay on the aircraft carrier. Do we have any other... What? Oh... That looked funny for a minute. I'm like, why is there an aircraft on top, or aircraft carrier on top of London? But that's because they have the little river that goes out there, so it's a port. That was a little weird. I'm like, aircraft carrier on top of London. This makes sense. I'm not seeing any other planes yet, but we're going to start deploying like crazy as soon as we press play, which is kind of why I'm taking a long time to press play. Because I want to wait. So we're going to turn all of this auto build. It's going to drain our resources like crazy, though. I think we're going to wait until we get started before we start any major projects, because it doesn't make sense to start them. I don't even know if we have the economy, and maybe the United States will be sending us resources. Historically, they did, but I don't know if that will happen in the game. Okay, we're going to allow the AI... No, I'm not going to allow the AI to control, because then they're just going to send all my fleets back out. So let's just... Okay, here we go. Force Germany to surrender. We fear that Hitler has only begun, and that he will not be happy until all of Europe is a part of the Reich. We must take every step possible to prevent this from happening and reversing the gains he has already made. There will be no peace in Europe as long as he continues to rule. So let's see. Oh, and instantly there. Oh, France. Yeah, France. Go, France. Push into the heart of Germany. There we go. I didn't expect that to happen. To help protect the possible France, we should deploy at least 10 battalions. Yeah, we'll send reinforcements. Just pause it. Okay, so most of our stuff. Okay, all of you guys evac right now to Aberdeen. The air. Ooh, whoa! What happened to you? You got damaged. Probably submarines. Looks like we have made it out, except for this one guy. Come on, man, make it out. Every infantry division is going to count here. We are going to need... You know, France is making France is doing better. I didn't expect them to do that. They're going to fail in this push, though. Like, as you can see, look at this. The amount of German tanks coming toward us is insane. So we need to get support there ASAP. I think they'll hold this push long enough for us to get in position. These guys, if they move these guys to Strasbourg, they can hold this back long enough for me to get my reinforcements over there. So I'm hoping they're going to do that. They do that, we have a chance. So what we're going to do, we're going to start deploying our tanks right now. Let's get some of these light tanks up. It's a short trip across the channel, and the Germans don't really have much control over it yet. So I'm not entirely scared of U-boats yet. That's something to consider in the future, though. We're also going to have to worry about our research. We're literally committing our entire tank force to this. This is all of our tanks. Land them in Le Havre. What else can we send? I don't want to send any infantry because that's going to take too long. Same with the artillery. That's all I'm going to send for now. If they need more, I'll send more, but I can't overcommit, because if I pull back... Wait, did I just send reserve units there? Yes, I did. I thought I sent deployed units. We can also send some more planes. Let's send a bunch of these Hurricanes. And we will use them to support... We have an airbase right there. We're going to definitely be sending a ton of bombers. Here we go. There's some bombers. Let's scroll at the top. Ooh, these are good. 4, 5, or is that 4 or 5? I need to look closely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless I just miscounted somehow. No, that's 4. For some reason, it looks weird. For some reason, I feel like it should be 5, but it's 4. Like level 4 feels weird. It's like there needs to be a level 5. I feel like it just shouldn't be level 4. Okay. Aside from my weird obsession with it being 5 levels instead of 4 levels. Those are our best bombers. We're going to bring in some of these guys. They're not the best in the world, but they'll get the job done. Oh, there's some real... Oh, wait. These are patrol, though. And I think that's what these are supposed to be, but we'll call a couple of them in anyway. And they will be here. And Navy is not too important. They haven't attacked Belgium yet, thank goodness. We could send troops to Belgium, but they're clearly not pushing through Belgium right now. So, let's see. Oh, and we're holding, kind of. Come on, hold this line, France. Hold the line. My troops are slowly making their way there. Oh, what's the status? Okay, tanks are arriving now. Okay, pause for a second. Let's get... I need these tanks. Where could we use them? We need them right there, right now. Don't let them... Because that's a river we don't want them to pass. Let's go, let's go. That's the majority of the tanks right there. Get them there to stop this push immediately. Come on, tanks. Invade Iceland. Oh yeah, they have like nothing in Iceland. That won't take much. Just a couple infantry divisions. Have they attacked Denmark already? Is that what's going on? Yes, they did. So, wait, I have to invade. I don't want to invade Iceland. I'm sorry, Iceland. We used to be such good friends. And then command said I had to invade you. Okay, just like a couple units is fine. They don't really have many troops stationed there, so... Come on, and there are my tanks. They're getting wrecked. Come on, get that infantry there. It's not too late to stop the push. What's going on? Italy hasn't gotten involved yet. Alright, time to pull in the... Time to stop this push right now in Metz. They don't pass Metz. That's the goal. Get every plane we have to Metz. Boom. Slow down. We just lost a couple planes, I know, but... Meanwhile, plans... We're not doing bad. We've stopped... They don't necessarily have the initiative right now, which is pretty good for us. Whoa, what? Oh, these are the guys that have been retreating, and now that I told them not to send out my fleet. Oh, research. I forgot about research. Tanks. I need tanks. Give me every tank we have. Tanks are the future. Elite Guard, I don't care. Mounted infantry, we'll beat them every single time. They might be stronger, but they're slow. I don't need slow, I need fast. The Germans want to blitzkrieg us. You want to use speed? Then we'll use speed right back. Oh! Wait, this is good. This is good. They're just as weak as we are. We're stopping the offensive, kind of. No, we're not. Oh, shoot. Okay, pull back to Paris. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're going to pull back to Paris. We're not holding this. It's just not a good fight to keep. These planes are not going to help very much. But what we can do, we can hit there and do something. Help on that front. Italy joined, and I don't have enough troops to help them there. I think I have to send these guys back in reserve. They're not doing much here. They just can't help. Oh, man. Okay, all of you guys are going to have to go back to Britain. We just don't have enough tanks. That's the problem. We'll definitely keep sending the air support, though. And the Italians aren't doing much. So, they're doing a little, but... What do we got? Yeah, send the engineers here. So far, this front is holding. These guys are getting completely surrounded. Okay, you know what? They're sending everything. Give them full control. Oh, come on, infantry. You guys are going to have to reserve. I'd rather France fall than lose half of my infantry army. Speaking of which, how is our production? Okay, perfect. They're making tanks. Good. You know what, though? This isn't bad. Like, we're not doing bad. Those tanks, I think, definitely did slow them down. I'm still not confident that France is going to win this. But with my air support, we might be able to take out a decent amount of the German units, which is going to be helpful for us later on. Speaking of which, I should have a couple bombers left. Are these guys bombers? They are. Hit that. There we go. That's good. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to send further bomber support over here just to take out as many of these units as we can. These are interceptors, so they're not too useful over there. These guys are needed there. You know what, let's just send all the planes we have. Who cares? Interceptors, then they'll do strafing runs. We will send so many planes that they can't shoot us all down. That's how we will win this war. Don't want them that close to the Italian border. We'll send them over there. We're going to need a lot of planes if we're going to stop this advance and give France a chance to push back. Because I don't... This isn't lost yet because France still has a lot of units and Germany hasn't successfully broken through here. They have done fairly well here. But I could send more troops. I just don't want to recommit any troops until I know what's going on with Italy. So you guys are going to all... Okay. France, you don't have enough air bases. Oh, here's one. Okay. So they're all going to go there. As you can see, we lost a lot of units. I think most of it was our tanks. Because even our tanks are very outdated. Alright. Let's go. All of you guys, get ready. We're going to stop anything from pushing further here. There we go. That's what we need to do. We just completely stopped their advance here, and now the French recon was able to push back up. We should have a massive air force down this way by now. Yeah, we can... Oh, perfect. They have no air cover. Everything we got, we can take out all of these Italian units. Go! And, come on, boom! There we go. Forcing them to pull back. And no air cover. That was pretty bad on their part. Good, good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. The French are holding the line against Italy. We've slowed down the push this way, over this way. I'm seeing a little... I don't see any anti-air here. I think we can push these guys. Do we have any other air support? We can... Let's pull these guys. I want to basically keep these Germans from pushing any further just by attacking them with every plane I have, but we just only have so many units. Some areas are holding. Like this is... We're arguably winning on this front. Arguably. Or the French are. Oh, if only our navy could be used more than it is. But just... if they're pushing along this coast, we could use our navy, but... Oh, perfect. More planes. Send more planes. It's probably a smarter idea to really just be launching them straight from Britain, but they take longer, so... They'd be safer, though. Here's another airfield. Oh, perfect. We have more planes than I thought we did. Just keep throwing them out. This is not the best strategy, but we have to stop this advance in some way. I'm surprised. I thought the Italians would attack with much more than they are. But I think our planes are helping a little bit. Okay, every plane bomber we have, push this push back entirely. We need to stop this. This is actually, now they're kind of building up units, and we can't allow them to do that. Right here, right here. There we go. The British Air Force, RAF. Or British Air Force? That's Royal Air Force. What's wrong with me? Oh dear. Do we have... Okay, we have spare planes right here. Hit them hard. We got boys over here. Let's hit them there. We got planes right here. Go and support. Most of these are interceptors, but I think they still do some damage. Because I think they just strafe. Do we have more planes? Some planes, but... Oh, that's a lot of bombers. Okay. Clear... I don't... So these are ground units. I don't want to send the ground units, but whatever. I'll stop them at some point. Just go here. Just go there. I'll select them to go elsewhere. There we go. That's some damage. That should be enough. If the French use their artillery, they should now be able to stop that push quite well. And lines right there. Stop those reinforcements from moving up. The Italians are vulnerable along the Red Sea. Great. But that's not priority. Oh, yeah. Did we secure Iceland yet? Are our troops there? I sent 4. Yeah, we did. Here we are. Oh, I sent 4. Only 2 made it. Maybe they did have some troops there after all. How's our air production? Okay, good. We have strong air production, so. We're building... Are these guys... Oh, we're building mostly interceptors. I don't like that. I'm going to eventually have to change that because we're going to definitely need more bombing capability. Some of them are being forced to return back to Britain now. Western... we'll begin looking for opportunities. Great. Oh, that means we're probably fighting them now, aren't we? Oh, Egypt. How is Egypt's army? Egypt has a staggering military of 10,000. It's actually not bad. What's going on here? Oh, shoot. They're pushing into French Tunisia. We have no troops here at all. I don't know. Should I keep fighting in France or just pull out? I don't want to abandon them because they still have a lot of troops and it's not over yet. It's not over till it's over. Cliche. It's a cliche, but in this case it's true. Cliche? Is that the right word for this? Probably. Because, like, we're stopping them. I haven't made any significant advances for a long time now, but the French units here are starting to become... I can see they're running out of a lot of troops, and they don't have much infantry left, stopping them from reaching their artillery. God, look at my fleet. That is beautiful. The Royal Navy. Oh no, they sunk one of my ships. How dare they? Oh, apparently I succeeded in the Western Desert Campaign. Go me. Uh-oh. Oh no. Get all the planes. Stop this advance again, please. You know what? I'm sending these guys back to repair. They're too far on the front line. They're taking damage. I'll bring them back when I get a chance. Oh yeah, they got overrun here. I don't like it, but we might need to pull out soon. There's just only so much we can do to stop them here. And they're really starting to break through now. And we're losing a lot of our Air Force in doing this as well. But I think we've done some significant damage to Germany's army. 777,000. We're only at 356. Oof. Oh yeah. Now they're okay. It's over. Pull everything back. Pull it all back. I'm sorry, France. We did everything we could. Oh, we still have a couple tanks. That's nice. Well, you know, nobody can say we didn't try. We will send 1 infantry division. We will not abandon Paris. You will not fight alone. Any troops that we have left, let's move them straight to Paris to help make a stand there. Because they haven't been overrunning us. They'll be sending air support. It'll just probably be directed from England instead of southern and central France. Come on, push back. Push back, France. It's not over. I believe in you. Oh, goodness. I think they're... Oh, they have a decent air force themselves. But that's a lot of German troops. Oh, the fight for Paris is going to be epic. I wish we could just see how much German hardware we're destroying in this, though. Alright, go. Provide support. Bombing runs. Oof. Oh, we're getting... Now, okay, it's over now. Now, they just poked... Oh, maybe not. Their artillery's keeping them at bay. It's just, now they have, like, nothing between their units and the artillery. And the artillery will get completely destroyed if they get in direct engagement with their tanks. But they're holding. I don't know how, but they're holding that line. It's getting weaker and weaker. Oh, this might be it. Oh, I think it's it. They're not doing much damage to those tanks. Those panzers are so strong. We have nothing that can really match them yet. I'm hoping that the new tanks I'm building up is going to be able to help, but I'm not sure. I stationed troops in Iceland. They're right there. Do I have to send more? I don't want to send more. They're not deployed. I need reserve units. Give me a mounted infantry and like, oh gosh, I have like no ground units in reserve, do I? And a tank, sure. I lost most of my ground units in that. I have a decent amount of infantry, but I think a lot of them are kind of deployed abroad, it looks like. Yeah. These guys are over in Malta, Singapore, Beirut. Or is that Beirut? No, is that Israel, technically? Since when do we own? Oh, Palestine. But that's the general area. So yeah, most of our infantry is now deployed abroad. Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Iraq represent important regions both strategically and economically. We need to ensure that they do not join the Axis powers. Hopefully diplomatically we'll be able to provide the needed incentives, but we must be prepared. Oh dear. That's comforting. Okay. Greece is still under our control, and Germany hasn't attacked Yugoslavia yet. My hope is with the amount of damage we've been able to do, they're not going to attack Yugoslavia. I still think they will, but we have weakened them more than I think in a normal game they would be. Because we did a lot of damage to them. Okay, let's keep doing damage, sending the Spitfires. What planes we have, let's get them here. Stop that push. Go, go, go. Give them everything we got. We will fight with our French allies. Oh dear. Okay. These have no bombers, so. It might be time to stop sending. We're losing more and more planes every single time we send an air attack. But this battle's like intense for Paris right now. Kind of not a great battle for Germany. They really should surround it. That's their best bet if they actually want to do something here. Yeah, get all these guys to reserve. Speaking of their best bet, they haven't taken Malta, but I don't like that it's surrounded. So let's send some ships over here. What's these? That's probably enough. Couple escort ships, submarines. Just a random selection of ships. Get them over there. What's this? Ooh, we've been losing units over here? That's not good. Oh, and they're going to turn their focus on Egypt really soon. And I have no troops there. Interesting. We've lost a lot of units fighting in France, but the war's most certainly not over yet. I'm just thinking, wow, how can we count? We can try to attack Italy from Malta. What are you? Stay in Malta. See, that's what happens when you child stay in Malta. Whoever's commanding you doesn't know that everybody that leaves Malta dies. Okay? I don't like it, but they have ships everywhere. And now we just lost an infantry division. Stay there. Don't you leave. Oh, did they take Paris yet? No, they're still holding on. Wow. They are not giving up Paris without a fight. Oh, wait, we still have planes here? Get them. Oh, it's over. Get out of there. Everything that we have. Okay, that's all we have. Will the planes make it? They probably will. Yep. Okay, they made it. And they get control of the French Navy with that. Which is not good for us. Which means we're going to lose a lot of ships. Oh, shoot. What are the... What are they sending through here that's getting destroyed? Because the AI moves your units around too. Gosh. Oh, perfect. Take advantage of this. Destroy as many of their ships as we can. Go, go, go. Ah, that's right. There, that was not bad. We just destroyed a decent amount of their ships. No, get out of there, bud. Get out. There you go. Reserve. Oh, well, we've lost France, but we kind of saw it coming. And we're going to be losing like half of our navy now because they basically have a huge navy at this point. What are you? Stay docked. Don't leave the harbor. Stay in reserve. Their fleet is less damaged. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. I don't like the looks of that. Okay, so they're not going to listen to me, so they're going to keep doing that. Okay, so increase unit build capacity. With the fall of France, we have no option but to continue the battle alone. While we can count on assistance from the Commonwealth, there is no telling if we will get any help from the Americans. We will in a couple months. Well, a bit more than a couple months, but our advisors recommend that we should immediately increase land production capacity to 10, air production to 15, and naval to 10. I completely agree. So what did they want? They wanted land to 10. So let's build that. Let's build that out of London. So there we go. Land to 10. They wanted air to 15. That is very important. Air definitely needs to be built to 15. To 5. And what did they want? They wanted this to 10. So Germany owns the English code on the English Channel right now. So we're going to be building out in Northern Ireland and Scotland. What was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's build one in right here by Belfast. That's 5. Okay, so now after that finishes, we will have probably even better production than Germany potentially. We might actually be able to tell what their production is. I think it's under economy, you know? Military. Ooh, 25, 12, 9, 0. We will have better naval production and better air production, but they'll lead in ground production. So I think the turning factor is we need to hold on until they start fighting the Soviet Union. And then I think that's our turning point. That's our chance to strike. We can also hit Italy between that time. Like, oh, did they sent out their last artillery? Where is it? Did it die? Oh, it's definitely dead. Okay, well, that's the AI for you. Why'd they have to do that? That artillery was going to be very, very useful in holding on to Malta, but they had to just send it out. And we're going to continually lose our escort ships all across here. This is why. Don't leave the harbor. They have submarines, but they leave them and they just get... And I'm not going to bother sending them back because we've tried that. They didn't even pursue it. They had 3 submarines they didn't pursue. Don't even deploy. If you're going to go to Scotland and Ireland where it's safe. Okay. Well, at least we still have submarines. Oh, the AI likes doing this, I guess. They're all... Now I don't have submarines. Okay. We've lost the majority. See, this is the thing. Now they're attacking your convoys. Oh, yay, Polish rebels. That's good for us. That'll distract the Germans. Anyway. That's probably going to end up being it for this episode. So I would like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. See you guys.